People who pay for access to a Poplar Street parking garage in Macon say they're frustrated. The gate is broken more times than not, and some people say they've requested camera surveillance videos for stolen or damaged property, but were told there was no footage. Tonight, our Gloria Ruth Finney is updating us on a story we brought you Thursday after receiving a statement from the property owner. Gloria Ruth.
Greg, the property owner says the past few times the gates have been broken, they were broken by people who pay to park here. But people who pay for access say most of the time anybody can walk or drive right in.
We don't have the luxury of having the security.
That's Lisa Green talking to us last week about the Poplar Street parking garage. She says she pays for parking access monthly as it's pulled by her employer from her paycheck. But in a statement from the person who owns the parking garage, he says that the words gate and secure don't appear in a contract that the people who've paid to park here have signed. After learning the parking garage is owned by Scott Thompson of Piedmont Construction Group, I also learned the people who pay for access make monthly payments to Coldwell Banker Commercial. A representative from the company was able to send me a statement from Thompson regarding the garage and our coverage of the complaints from the people we spoke with. He acknowledges the gates are currently broken, but says, quote, there is no wording in the legal contracts which parkers have signed regarding there being gates. He says there are plenty of spaces to park. I caught up with Green again today and let her read Thompson's statement, which addresses her complaint of security when she pays from her paycheck. He says, quote, certainly she's aware that she isn't being forced by her company to pay for parking in that deck.
The gentleman is saying that, in other words, I have a choice whether to pay for this parking or not, and I don't because it comes out of my, paycheck through the company.
People I've spoken with say they've experienced damaged or stolen property in the garage. But like McKinley Starks, who says he asked for security camera footage after his moped was stolen while parked there in September, others also say they were told there was no security recording.
I called the number on the sign and they said that there wasn't any security footage or anything that they could give me.
Thompson says, quote, we have cameras in the deck and have access to current and previous footage. Thompson adds that so far, his company has not received any requests for those surveillance videos. I'm waiting to hear about contract specifics as well as how it's best for people looking for surveillance footage to do so. I'll let you know more when I find that out. For now, though, Gloria Ruth Finney in downtown Macon, WGXA News.
Thank you.